Hi, watching this video will help you with some tips on how to apply to GradConnect. So what is GradConnect? Well, it's an online recruitment system that provides a wide choice of employment opportunities for newly qualified nurses and midwives. It's an application process for a fully paid graduate program at a WA public hospital or health service or at one of our participating private hospital partners. GradConnect gives you the opportunity to apply for graduate positions at more than one public hospital or health service using just one application. You have the ability to edit and save your application up until the closing date. You can receive and accept your job offers online, and you also have the ability to update your personal contact details at any point. The majority of employers offering graduate programs recruit via GradConnect annually. This usually happens during July for the following year. Where vacancies exist in the mid-year, sometimes we put on an additional recruitment process, which will happen during March of that same year. Visit www.gnc.health.wa.gov.au to find out the specific dates. All WA public hospital and health services who offer graduate programs recruit using GradConnect. Some participating private hospitals also recruit using GradConnect. For all other employers, you need to contact them directly to find out how to apply. You can find out which specific hospitals and health services participate in GradConnect at our website. A link to the online application system for enrolled nurses, registered nurses and midwives will appear at the GNC website. The link will only be available during the advertised application dates. You're not guaranteed employment just by applying via GradConnect. It is a job application, so it's very competitive. With more candidates than places, particularly for the more popular programs or employers, you need to stand out from the crowd. To give yourself the best chance of success, take a proactive and professional approach. This means taking the time and making the effort to make your application high quality. Thousands of nursing and midwifery students graduate from courses across Australia each year, and most are looking for a job at the same time. Employers can only take on so many graduates in their organisations. Think of your application as that big assignment you just need to get that A for, and not just a pass. Put in the time and effort. You'll be asked for your demographic information and your contact details. We have a priority system, so please check our website. In the first round, priority will be given to Australian citizens and permanent residents. You'll also be asked about where you will be completing your qualification in nursing and midwifery at, and that you'll be eligible for registration with the Nursing and Midwifery Board on completion. You'll be asked about any previous employment and whether or not you've participated in a nursing or midwifery graduate program before. You'll be asked for professional referees, so please make sure you have their permission and their contact details. You'll be asked whether or not you have other health-related qualifications, such as if you've worked in a nursing position before, as an AIN or an assistant in nursing, a carer or a patient care assistant, for example. And you'll be asked for selection criteria. When addressing selection criteria, give examples of what you've done in the past to support your claim. Give clinical examples wherever you can. Speak in specific, non-general terms and quantify your success. Focus on what you've achieved and how you might improve next time. Also focus on the keywords in the questions. Make sure you cover each point. And make sure you include any transferable skills that you might have. They're skills that you may have gained through study, employment, or through volunteering. Two common approaches used when answering selection criteria are the STAR and SAO methods. STAR stands for situation, what was happening and what issues need resolving, set the context. Task, what were you required to do? Keep the focus on the task that you performed. The action or activity is what you actually did. Provide some detail of the steps taken. And then the result. What happened as a result of your actions? Was the situation resolved or improved? Would you do anything different next time? Then we have SAO. That's situation. Where and when did you do it? Action. What did you do and how did you do it? And the outcome. What was the result of your actions? What would you do differently next time? The next two slides will show some examples. The first example does not use STAR, while the second one will. Here's a common selection criteria question. Example 1 does not use the star. It's simple and doesn't give much detail. In example 2, where the star method has been used, you'll see there is a lot more detail about what the actual situation is, the people involved, what was done, and the result. The difference between the two examples is that by using the star approach, the reader is given more evidence about how often the work or the task is being carried out and the positive outcomes. It substantiates that the applicant has the experience. The star and SAO structures, when used well, are invisible to the reader, or the listener if you're at interview. Answers will come across as well-articulated examples. Try and create a bank of answers in this format in advance, especially if you're asked to interview. This will ensure that you don't struggle to do it on the day, and you can make it appear as seamless as possible. Once you've answered everything in your application, read and reread your application questions and your answers again. Print and save your application so you can refer to it if called for an interview. Review your examples for each application question. Have additional examples prepared in case you're asked for interview. Be aware of the mission and values of the organisation you're applying to, and check any word limits, and please check spelling and grammar. We hope this video has helped you a little in preparing for your application for GradConnect. Please visit the website for much more information about everything you need to know to apply. All the best.